Hey everybody, it's Bobo the Vulture. It's time for more Extreme Warfare Revenge by Adam Ryland. You notice the size of that arena there? It's nowhere near anything that we're doing right now, and probably will for a very long time. That's very nearly something that WWE barely ever does. I mean, that is a giant outdoor sized arena. That maybe that's like a WrestleMania size venue, maybe. Anyways, let's go to Save Game 3. As I recall, we had pretty much done what we wanted to. Excuse me. We did make a profit last month, 36,000, which tempts me to put a little bit more money into advertising, just for making things go better. But I might hold off on that until we start losing in prestige and notoriety and the big time. 43% of its peak. Was it 42% last year or last month? I'm forgetting if it was at 42 or 44. Either way, it does seem to be possibly bottoming out, this like slump, especially since Sophie has been saying the past couple of months that the industry's in a steady state. So that might be good. Todd Sexton has yet to debut. Jarrell Clark's gimmick still killing his heat. The Sugar Man, Striker. Okay, so we do have a lot of guys that have yet to debut. But we knew that. I went on a hiring binge here recently. Robert Thompson will be back from his ankle injury soon, brothers. So I think we're in fine shape to start off the month here. Let's look at our feuds. We've got Axel Law and GQ Smooth and Katsushi Takamura. They both started around the same time, but I think for whatever reason, the one time we tried to do a tag team match with these two groups together, all of the rivalry points for it seemed to go into the Axel Law GQ Smooth feud. That's one smooth feud, dude. Anyways, let's move things along to after April Fool's. How about? We didn't even have any April Fool's prank of having someone leave. Although, let me not have spoken too quickly. Alright. So, Nikki Six BLC still has, let's see, so this is the 2nd of April. Let's go to events. What day in April is? Okay, it's the 28th. So what if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Can it manage to count that high? Also, I forgot to check how many workers were on our roster. So, we're actually going to have to pay attention as time goes by to see whether anybody got hired out. Hired out. It'd be interesting if one of the guys that we hadn't even debuted yet got picked up. Wouldn't that be interesting, folks? That's the term I'm going to use. Interesting. Been getting, as I do, I get email, or not emails, I get responses to these videos, and likes and views, and it's all very gratifying. That's the reason people do this sort of thing. Uh-oh. Striker sustained an injury. Well, that sucks. Striker hadn't even debuted yet. Yeah, he ripped a bicep. Just like working out, I guess. "22 workers on the roster. Does that sound right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That sounds like it will get us to the right day. We'll find out, folks. This actually could theoretically save us a lot of time. Well, I say theoretically. It seems to be saving us a decent amount of time. I get the emails, and it's all nice. I got one recently asking, like saying, like the videos, everything else like that, and asking if I was going to be uploading any in HD soon. And unfortunately, the answer to that is no. The native resolution of this game is 800 by 600, or 600 by 800, however you want to look at it. It's a game from like over a decade ago, and it's not really designed to scale. And there have been newer versions that have come out since, and I'm sure that those will support a variety of screen resolutions. Those are also pay money games, and A, that means they cost money, and B, it also means they don't use the names of trademarked wrestlers. So you don't have the fun of being able to see a guy like Sanjay Dutt, although I don't know whether Sanjay Dutt's name is trademarked, but Turkey Creek Johnson, Miss Natural. Wait, who is Miss Natural? I'm curious as to who Miss Natural is now, even though there's no reason to think she would be somebody that would be a good fit for our company in its current state. Big City Nights. Raw has been renewed. And lots of shows getting lots of attention, one way or the other. It's actually a pretty uneventful month, aside from who was it here? Turkey Creek Johnson and Miss Natural being let go. I'm just curious now to see who Miss Natural and Turkey Creek Johnson are. Well, there's Minoru Fujita. There's Ms. Joni. She's moderately talented. Reasonably good manager. Yeah, I could see that. 10 grand an event. Well, there you go. Miss Natural, it's somewhat more talented, but a wrestler who is using the faceplant as a finisher and can be lazy in the ring. 12 grand. There you go. I feel like I've seen Mitch Paradise somewhere or another. Alright. There's Monty Brown. He does the pounds. He's the Alpha Bomb. He's considered a skilled high flyer. That's his strongest trait. Interesting. He always came off as a brawler in the in TNA, whenever I would have seen him. Alright, and Turkey Creek Johnson, I think, was the other person that just got let go from someplace. Turkey Creek Johnson. It's an okay brawler. Uses the big splash. He's easy to work with. Any worker relationships? Are you like close friends with B.W. Brown? There you go. You know B.W. Brown, right? Yeah, me neither. It's okay. Oh, Vampira's over here. In addition to Vader and Ulf Herman, the 7-foot German. He's got the reputation as a bit of a troublemaker. And he also believes that if there's an evil man in the world, it's Conan. So yes, there you go. Dislikes Conan, dislikes Juventud Guerrera, dislikes Lil Ricky, and dislikes Perry Saturn. Oh, come on, how could you dislike Perry Saturn? That guy's so cool. Is friends with Norman Smiley and Raven. Interesting. Raven and Perry Saturn possibly don't actually like each other, or Vampiro just happened to not like one of the. There was a big rivalry between Perry Saturn and Raven in WCW for a while. For a while there, like the aim of Raven's flock was to like win over or destroy Perry Saturn. Is no, Raven's not oh, Pat Tanaka. Fun fact, folks, for a while in WCW, before Goldberg came around, Pat Tanaka was using what became Goldberg's theme. And he's not a really talented guy at this point, so it would seem. Popularity is 68. Maybe we'll be able to get it up to 71 if we do a good job, huh, guys? So, how can we make these feuds work out this go around? Gotta keep developing this feud because it's getting interesting. He is 33 over. So if we put him over GQ Smooth, that would be kind of a crazy big deal. So maybe we can't do that. Alright. Actually, so wait, is it Deranged? Deranged still hates his life. Come on, Deranged. You need to get with things or else, life's not going to get any better for you if you just keep being all deranged like that. Yeah, I'm going to go back. I want to look at what I had him doing in the last. He got to beat Sanjay Dutt. You got to beat Sanjay Dutt, Deranged. Is he sad because he thinks he's an upper mid-carder even though he's only 32 over? If only you could just point wrestlers to their stats and be like, hey man, hey Nogman, you're not over enough to be carrying the brand for us right now. One of these days maybe you'll get there, but right now, that ain't you. Actually, wait, there was one other thing I wanted to check here, wasn't there? Salah defeated Little Nate. Yeah, let's debut one of our face guys and have Axel just tear him apart. Then GQ Smooth, we'll get into a match with one of our other heels. So let's see. So match, interview, match, interview, match. This is going to be Axel tearing up one of our new debuting stars. Corey Castle, Todd Sexton. Corey Castle's a heel, isn't he? No, he's a degenerate face. He's pretty good, too. What about Todd Sexton? Todd Sexton's very good, too. So, let's see. Who's Axel Law going to want to take out here? Corey Castle is more balanced between the two of them. So, maybe we put Axel Law into a match with Corey Castle here. So, yeah. Match. 1-on-1. Singles. Axel Law versus Corey Castle. There's no title on the line. Axel Law is going to win this matchup. How's he going to do it? He's going to do it cleanly because Axel Law is just that damn good. Axel Law does a beatdown because he's just a vicious man. Axel Law is vicious and dangerous, folks. We're just putting on a good match. Gabriel versus Takamura. Okay. Actually, let's remove this booking and put that down as the second match. Yeah, it's a match. It's going to be a one-on-one match. Going to be Axel Law versus Corey Castle. Sorry, folks. Got to do all this booking again. It's slow and... Let's see. Book. Axel Law. Axel Law did it clean. Axel Law does a beatdown. The reason for this is a good match. Then, up here, let's have a match. Actually, hang on a minute. I mean, yeah, we'll have a match there eventually. Deranged is 32 over. Takamura is 49 over. What if I put Deranged into a match with Katsushi Takamura? JK, Takamura must be on tour. Yes, let's remove the workers who are currently unavailable. Oh. Robert Thompson is injured. So Katsushi Takamura. Striker. They're both gone right now. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure the GQ Smooth is 2 over to go down to Deranged. Yeah, kind of. Well, well, well. This does make things interesting, doesn't it, folks? Alright, let's go back. Let's have, I do feel like this means I need to move that booking again, but I'm not going to. Who should GQ Smooth wrestle in this main event? Dunn is back. Dunn could do it. Match. One-on-one. Singles. I need to get, there we go. Dunn versus GQ Smooth. Get my mouse going here. There'll be a run-in by Axel Law. And Axel Law will continue his assault on GQ Smooth because he hates GQ Smooth, guys. I don't know if you heard about this. This is going to be to continue their GQ feud. Now let's get back into the feuds. Takamura needs to find somebody to take on. Deranged wouldn't be a half bad person to pick for this. But he's already having a match where I'm having him job out. The fact that his morale is so low. Has Lazarus debuted yet? I feel like Lazarus has debuted. Yeah, Lazarus debuted. Let's put Katsushi Takamura into a match with Lazarus. Singles match. Lazarus versus Takamura. I keep forgetting that Takamura is not booked tonight. Or not bookable tonight. Singles match, we are going to have Gabriel in a match here, taking on El Majito. There is no title on the line. I am going to see whether or not Gabriel will be allowed to win. He will. Gabriel's going to win clean here. And there's not going to be an aftermath to that. We are just doing this to put on a good match. And if coincidentally El Majito gets taken down a peg, that's okay too. So let's see. So basically the three guys that are involved in angles right now all have their matches. And they all are well and good. So let's use this last segment to maybe build on some of the guys that we've got here. Let's get deranged a match against. Let's see, who still needs to debut? Corey Castle, Jacobson, Sugarman, Striker, and Todd Sexton. So Corey Castle is debuting here. Lazarus has already had his debut. Marcos. Chill and Trent Baker, both heels. I don't know what to do to pick up this deranged guy's spirits. He just seems to be sad all the time. What a sad little lackey he is. Could put him into a match with little Nate. Let's see, he's 32 over. Little Nate is 34 over. Or no, sorry. Little Nate is 49 over. There we go. This will be a fine match, 1 versus 1. Single match. Deranged versus Little Nate. None. I'll give it to Deranged. You know, why not? Deranged can manage this one by... You know, I haven't actually done a count-out finish. So let's do that. And then he's going to run away. It's like, I got back in time, now I'm going to leave. This is just to put on a good match. Now then, Corey Castle is not a person that can work on their own. So this is going to be an angle time. Manager angle. Angles that involve managers. Manager debuts new singles client. This time it's going to be Miss Tennille debuting Corey Castle. Because Miss Tennille does manage Corey Castle, right? Yeah. I know. My managers kind of at the moment manage an unrealistically large amount of guys. There's just one for all the faces and one for all the heels. But you know what? It's okay. So those are all going to need to be used for plot angles. So let's start the show with an interview from El Majito. He's going to be talking about his match later on with Gabriel. He's going to be hyping it. Now then, Axel Law just got this victory over Corey Castle. So right after that, he comes in the ring. Bruce Sanchez comes in the ring. He gets his microphone. He starts talking about GQ Smooth. It's like, GQ Smooth, gonna end you. Just like I did this punk Corey Castle. Was that your name, Corey Castle? Alright, good. GQ Smooth's gonna come out. He's gonna have an interview. And it's just gonna be him because he can do that. And he's gonna be talking down Axel Law to make that feud move forward. Gabriel is going to get his win over El Majito. And then he's going to do an interview. And he is going to be targeting Takamura. Target Takamura. He's like, look, I just leveled out the #1 star in this business right now, El Majito. Well, the #1 star in VCW right now. You think I couldn't do the same to you? Bite me! You coward, you're over in Japan. So on and so forth. So let's start this show. El Majito's backstage had a real good segment hyping the match. Corey Castle gained over us. Big new signing, Corey Castle. They had an okay match. That actually wasn't a very great match, considering these guys are both relatively talented. Bruce Sanchez is backstage with Axel. That's not that great of a rating for this little segment either. Lil Nate lost overness. They had a good match. But Deranged did not actually gain overness from this. Shoulder up at the last second. Lil Nate gets taken out of nowhere. Falls through the ropes after a hard shot. He seems to hit his head in the apron on the way down. Referee reaches a 10 count and this one's over. Deranged slides out of the ring to the floor, then turns and leaves through the crowd. He's happy to have the win and isn't going to hang around. GQ Smooth does a good interview. El Majito lost overness, and Gabriel gained overness. That's good. Nothing personal, El Majito, but if we want to use you in angles or anything else again, we need to have your overness sort of tweaked down a little bit. And you guys put on a good match, and the crowd was pretty into it, so it turned out to be a good segment. Then Gabriel took the mic, issued his hype. Axel Law came in for the interference, set out the chair, picks up GQ Smooth, drop toe hold it, sending him face first onto the chair. Brutal assault. It's an okay show. Not a life changer. Sorry if you're expecting your life to be changed. Lil Nate wants to be higher up the card. Fisticuff Royale, attended by 209 people. Hey, considering there was only one person upset about how the card went and about their position on the card, life must be really good. Oh boy. Trent Baker publicly blasted our promotion during a radio show interview. Trent Baker. I'm suspending you. You gonna be another Jafar? Is that what's gonna happen here? He's our color commentator too, isn't he? Events. There we go. No, it's Trent Baker. Was not Tommy Chilla is not Trent Baker. ROH or National. Okay. Apocalypse signed Nick Dinsmore, Mitch Page. And NWAW signed Gabriel away. So that feud's not ending. Timmy Maiden. Alright, and here's a bunch of people that want more money. Stanley Anderson has 3 months left in his contract. So does Sean Hilton. Support work. Our public image is improving every month. Our money is increasing again. A new promotion, Holly Weird Grappling Company, has formed. Well, Gabriel's gone. End it with a gimmick match, then move both workers on to new feuds. Yep. Would love to. Don't know why I keep checking. It's pretty much Anya's wedding. Anya's weddings are the ones. And in 3 months, we will be able to sign with them. Alright. And our public image is up to 70. We're doing quite well, so they tell us. Oh, your morale is up to 58. Woo, I feel so congratulated now. Marcos, you want to go? You don't want to go. You don't appear to be happy. I could demote you down to jobber. Do you want to own workers in the roster? Joe Clark, GQ Smooth, and Axel. Marcos could use a change of career. So let's look at the roster here. How over are you, El Machito? You are 69 over. Who else is even close? The Man Beast Tommy Chill is also pretty close. We've already done an Axel Law versus El Machito feud, though, haven't we? If we haven't, it might be the next thing to do. Their skills aren't perfectly aligned, but they're both big stars. Anyways, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture. This has been Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. Ooh, sorry about that. When we come back next time, it's going to be time for more exciting booking action. TTFN, though.